Hi everyone. I just wanted to kind of create a quick video for independent contractors and self-employed related to the Paycheck Protection Loan program. So starting this Friday, April 10th, if you're an independent contractor or self-employed, you can also apply for this loan program. My suggestion is first reach out to your banks now and understand what their application process is. Because for the past like week and a half, the small business community, sole proprietors have been applying online, and every bank has been different. So definitely reach out to them. And then secondly, for you, your income, some of the banks may request supporting documentation, and they're probably going to look for your 1099s from 2019 that you received, because that's going to support your revenue number. And then in the application process, you may see something that's called the EIDL, which stands for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. This is a second loan that's administered by the SBA. So if you go to the SBA website, you'll see this. I call this the $10,000 loan. If you applied for that and you got the funds, make sure you capture those funds and be ready to note that in the application. But again, this video is strictly related to the Paycheck Protection Program. So if you're an independent contractor or self-employed and you're, these classifications in 2019 on your personal tax return, your 1040 Schedule C, you would get a lot of this information. So I kind of just created this example here to show you that your total revenue, so your starting point is your total revenue, and this is the sum of all the 1099s that you receive from your customers and clients that you did work for, in addition to any other revenue that you earned in 2019. And that's going to be your starting point. Then you may have incurred expenses. So maybe you had, legal professional fees, maybe you had your cell phone expenses, marketing expenses. I just made a couple, examples here for you. And you want to make sure that those expenses get reduced from your income. So here are your total expenses. Here's all the income that you made. And this is for a 12-month period. And I'm assuming this is 2019. So then you take your gross income, you subtract your expenses, you get your net income. The loan cap for this program per individual is $100,000 as part of this calculation. So what you would do is you take the less of this amount or this amount and divide it by 12, and that will get you your monthly payroll. So it's 8,333. Then you multiply this amount by 2.5 to arrive at your loan amount. So just say this amount was $90,000. You would take, 90, take this 12. This would be your monthly payroll here. Then you would take this and multiply it by 2.5. And this would be your loan amount. It would apply to the bank. But again, if you're an independent contractor or self-employed, the application's open this Friday, the 10th, and make sure you contact your banker. And on the applications, it will ask for, this type of information. So you want to make sure you have this available now. Every bank is pretty much different in terms of the 12-month period. We've been using 2019 because that's supportable through the 1099s that you received. But we know other, independent contractors and self-employed may use, February 2020 and go back to March 1st, 2019 to figure out that 12-month period. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.